Good evening, everyone. Turning Point Canada. We're going to have like a 30 minutes, an hour. Let's see where it goes. Live with your host, John Baptist. And again, opening with energy, and I hope you're going to like what we're going to talk tonight. Again, good evening, Canada. Welcome to Turning Point. We, where we speak the truth boldly without apology. This is pushed by a crowded world, journalism without permission, guys. I'm gonna add both of you guys, Anya and Sahibian, who just joined us. I'm gonna add you as a co-host, guys, instead. That would be better like that. Um, we're live right now on SpaceX and YouTube as well, and this is more than a show. I'm telling you, this is more than a show. This is a movement. I'm working really hard. Despite the fact I do have a company to run. I am expanding in Yellowknife, Whitehorse, and Ottawa as we speak right now. Highly busy. I just came back from a little trip with a client to open a division of the company I own. I almost said the name of my company. I'm being careful, guys. Don't get me wrong. Okay. Don't get me wrong. I do have liberal clients, and I know for a fact I can recognize a liberal when I talk with one. You know, when they have like a woke mindset, etc. Let's say. But we are live right now on X again, like I said, on YouTube, and this is more than a show. This is a movement. One more time, and we are okay, perfect. I hope Parker, let me know, please, and thank you. You are listening on YouTube as we speak right now. Thank you so much, sir. Let me know if it sounds like horrible like the last time. I think I did solve the issue. Maybe not. Maybe I did. We'll see. Um, Together, okay, guys, together we are building a turning point for our nation. This is my wish since I've been the mindset I have. I'm again. I need to tell you, I am um, coming from a leftist, let's say, um, a leftist education family. Okay, and that's funny. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I'm opening myself to you guys. Apparently, it's still pretty bad. I'm gonna need you as a tech, my dear Parker. Apparently, the sound like it sounds super bad on YouTube. I don't know why. We're using as we speak right now OBS. That's the only way to um, uh, be streaming. Yeah, stream on YouTube. So I'll do something, Parker. Let me know. It's like, hold on, let me check something right here. It's like the volume of the is too high. Okay, hold on, hold on. Yeah, maybe it's the case. I'm gonna drop it right now. I'll put it like halfway and let me know. I'm pretty sure it's gonna help right now. I just put it like in the middle. Test one two. Test one two. Let me know. Oh, hold on. It's like the volume now is. Oh no, no, no. Apparently, I successfully, guys. Yoo-hoo! I successfully fixed the issue. And when I look at it, yeah, it was yeah, too high. So to get back on track, guys, let's be honest here, right here, right now. I did talk with Enya earlier. I am seeking to, um, how can I say? I am seeking, as we speak right now, to be sure um, we will have a trademark. Um the non-profit organization, done deal. It's done. We successfully earlier. It wasn't like a big headache, but successfully we did put it. It's on. I There's nothing to worry as we speak right now. That is secure. What I need to secure now is the trademark. But uh, I did say something to Anya, and hopefully we will legally avoid what someone did already on a week ago. Imagine that. And let me tell you this, Anya, it's not my first rodeo about trademark. Okay, um, there's a lot of people out there who when they there's an opportunity right there to make money. So this guy probably went out, saw what's going on, like the movement, like anybody else, like there's not the one dog in the world named Fido, let's say, and he was like, hey, great catch, I'm gonna get that. It's like the domain name. We successfully secure with Jim. Jim nicely give us the Turning Point Action Canada, the Turning Point Canada, different kind of name, but the closest is TP Can. So we successfully secure that one. Yay! Later on, we can turn around and say, "Excuse me, my friend," like the guy who just created like that trademark, and go after him and say, "No, no, 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 buddy, we were there first, and we can. You want to go in court? We'll go in court, and we'll fight that on the spot." And I would bet with you, Enya. I'm sorry to say it that way, but I would bet with you um, we will win because did Jim, yes or no, secure that name before him? Yes, he did. Yes, indeed. Of course, he didn't put a trademark. Of course. So, legally speaking, a lawyer would say, like if we were going like in a civil court, uh, lawyer would say, yeah, the judge, respectfully, will probably say, yeah, but a trademark, it's a little bit superior, but still, you guys did secure the name. Um, the domain name before this, so that would go in our favor. It wouldn't be more like 75% chance for us than this guy to win something. But again, let's get back on track about the movement Turning Point Canada, and I would like you and I want to hear you out. What do you think would be the best way to engage to you? Which path would be the best to keep the real, you know, meaning, the essence of Turning Point Canada? You have the floor. Tell me, please and thank you.
Well, I'd like to welcome Caroline down below. She has that fabulous logo as her photo, and that's great to see that people are devoted to that movement and do want to make a difference. As you know, it took Charlie Kirk quite some time, Jean, to get things off the ground. It certainly didn't happen overnight in America, and he did have people backing him eventually who did donate a great deal of money that enabled him to begin to make the rounds at various colleges and universities with the goal in mind that he wanted to awaken young people to conservative values and beliefs, and he wanted to promote Christian values as well. Probably the Christian values was top of the list when you hear some of the things people say about him and listen to some of his podcasts. Those were two things that seem to be losing a great deal of ground in America, that our Christian faith and our belief in conservative values. And so he realized that the way to change the future was to speak to the future. And I think that's a huge awakening call, John, if I can call it that. And I don't know, how you want to arrange that kind of thing in Canada. Perhaps consultation and collaboration with TPUSA would certainly help. And attracting young people who are already thinking about, gee, I'd really like to see that. in my university or at my college, because it certainly is very leftist, let's say, and we need to hear other points of view, other perspectives, engage in debates without attacking, targeting, or insulting or threatening other people. And that's huge in Canada too. Just the awakening piece is huge in Canada. I don't know if that helps or not, Jean.
I mean, it does. Thank you, Enya. It really does. Sayabian, what's up? Long time no see. You're a part of it now. What do you think about it? You just heard what Enya mentioned about
I mean,
the whole movement. Go ahead.
thank you so much. Nice to see you guys. It's just too much going on around the world. I am trying to keep it up and trying to focus, and it's like way too much going on. I think it's the movement is pretty good. What Canada needs, as Genya said, is just we need to go to the young, because that was the advantage Charlie Kirk did. He went to them. He didn't wait to come to him, and he saw a society as we are collapsing. The society was going down, and he saw why the society was going down, because we forgot our values. We forgot the Christianity. And because why? We took the Bible out of school. And when you take the Bible out of school, the society went down, excuse my language, down shit. So what he did, he saw that, and he truly believed that. And he grabbed that and brought to the young people. And that's how his movement took fire. I mean, he didn't, as I say, he started as a big, and you got to look at it as a human. You know, we don't grow up overnight. We don't start walking overnight. You know, we have stages. You know, you got to crawl first. You know, you got to say, that's how movements are the same thing. I think this is a great opportunity, and then we gotta, you know, it's the thing. Only thing it's just we gotta find young people, even couple, to bring here, and it will go viral. It's, we just gotta take this to the young, and if we have to knock their door and say, hey, you know, this is what do you think? Even they could be disagree with us at the beginning. It's not that big a deal, because that's what those platforms is for. They can be disagree. Doesn't mean they have to agree with us. But we need what they are thinking, what's going on in their mind. Like I give you an example, like you guys, I don't know, you guys followed or no, or you guys missed it. I give you like great big news, like this LGBT, they declared themselves independent now. And this is huge. Did you guys follow that news?
Absolutely.
You know, they declared them independent, and they don't want nothing to do with this child immolation. They don't want nothing to do with those government. They say just leave us alone. And that's a great, honestly. Even we can go to them and see what they think, because they declared themselves independent. This is huge, believe it or not.
It is huge. It is huge. That's a fact.
It's big news. I mean, they don't want nothing to do with this massacre or whatever is going on. Like, we need to grab this too, and like we cannot leave this aside. It's just example. You know what I mean? It's just we have to include all kind of groups. It doesn't have to agree with us. I mean, I am gonna leave it here, and then if somebody wants to jump in.
What about you, my dear Navneed? You have, for sure, you have something to say. For sure, you want to jump in. You always have like something like clearly interesting, like to say, Navneed. But tonight, all I'm gonna say, guys. Hold on, just give me 1 second. There you go, sir. Evie, let's call him Evie. What's up, Evie? You want to say something? You want to jump in?
No, I don't have enough context to, but thank you for the space.
Okay, no problem. Absolutely. One thing for sure, say bien. I do agree. We should reach them out. There's I don't know if they do have a page on X or something like this, but I do believe it would be like a great idea, like to invite them and see what they have to say about it, because I was shocked. Believe me or not, but I was really shocked. Like when I saw it, I was like, no way. They decided like to kick out the GTQ. I think I'm yeah or the key QT or something plus two. Am I
Yeah,
right?
they took the alphabet. They just want to be LGBT. That's it. They don't want nothing to do with them. This is huge news. Honestly, some people like is believe it or not, it's a big.
I agree. I mean, from when I did saw that, I was like completely speechless. I was like, something is going on in the world. The world is waking up. Clearly, the world is waking up, and at the moment, I don't know. Is it the fact like people are starting like to believe again in God, in something more powerful than their own little world or something like this? I don't know. I don't know. But I do feel, as we speak right now, is it just, oh wait, it's because of USA. USA like started like they elected Trump, and at the moment, bam, here we are. The whole world like, oh, okay, hey, woke. I think woke is bad. Woke is a bad thing. Woke is a virus. Don't you think, guys? Anyone wants to say about it? Something about it? Sabian or Avi? You want to say something, Avi? I know you want to say something.
Uh, I mean, context is very important upon your life. And so the authority upon that is very important that you assign yourself. And so what I notice typically with, and I'm not associating this with you or anyone else, I'm not providing a macro context upon your difference that somebody's going to get mad about. I think it's very important that you understand that within quantum mechanics, the observer effect is a thing. And although you have more power upon things that are closer to you, including your relationships, including your work, all that. And that includes the quantum effect. And then further we get out, we get into we get into the consolidation of an idea. This is what Twitter is a consolidated idea upon some sort of difference that must be known, because we are naturally seeking to connect with who we really are and find other people in within this limitation that is natural law to find that, to love that, and to know that, and to be that difference for someone else. However, there's something going on where I can see every day the mere stuff, the coincidences, the synchronicities or otherwise, based upon my thought patterns. I see it all the time. But it has something to do with some sort of lane that I'm in. I'm in a lane, and I don't understand the implications of the macro context of that. And then, so people like you who host, who are awesome, that do these things, that are trying to consolidate an idea upon the power of somebody's lane. Um, but I don't know. I don't know where I'm at with on the macroisms. I know where I'm at on the microisms. I know where I'm at. I know where everything's going to be okay, and that sounds fucking nuts. Maybe I'm just going to be okay. Maybe the world's going to burn. But I have to wake up every morning and know that I am here for my difference. I'm not here for the consolidation of an idea. And so if that's the best I get, I'm better for it. And I'm blessed to have somebody listen to me.
Of course, Avi. Um, Tell me more about it. Where are you at as we speak right now in your life? Like, what are you looking for? Why are you here? Why do you think maybe Turning Point Canada is just a waste of time? Is it a waste of time? Do you think like it could be a good movement for a Canadian to wake up for good? What do you think
I
would be?
think,
Hold on.
I
What do
think,
you think it
good.
would be the best way to wake up the whole goddamn Canada? Go ahead, man.
Oh, Canada? Man. Okay, I don't want to be silly or disrespectful, but Canada, I've been in spaces for a long time, and I love the Canadians. They're so passionate. They're so informed. They're way more informed than the vast majority of the American people upon specifically what's. I mean, you can laugh, it's fine, but they are. Like, they know all these things. They know their districts. They know their shit, and they're horribly polite. And I don't know why. I don't know why anymore. And maybe that's a put down, but it's kind of like, you know what? I mean, you're gonna lose a lot. You know, the implications of what you're speaking to, like the Canadian people and otherwise. I totally fucking love their movement, but this jurisdiction shit and the respect for it is at some point a little silly to me. It's this idealistic nature upon their difference that they have, and maybe they're going to have it. But I've yet to see it. I'm not seeing it. And forgive me. I look. It. I'm no authority upon it. If that's going to work, then it's going to work. I'm not here to tell you that I'm the American that knows. I fucking live in Indiana. I mean, I'm a voice on the internet. Who gives a shit? But I love the passion. I just don't know that the way that they're. I mean, the trucker movement seemed like the way to work, the way to go, because it brought attention to it. Because that was a rule breaking thing. But I continually listen to the Canadian movement on these spaces, and forgive me, I'm not an authority upon it. That has to do with operating within a rule set. And that doesn't mean like death or like destruction or shooting people. No, heaven forbid. No, that's not what I'm speaking to. But this jurisdiction thing where we vote somebody in is kind of bullshit too. Like this stuff that's happening to us, including in the United States, this is way bigger. This has been planned out. This is contextually like something you're going to have to accommodate. You're not going to change. I mean, the British people got that this week. Oh, you're going to get a digital ID or, you're not going to work. Like, this is what we're dealing with. So we're going to be in a position to have to um, you know, play back and forth into where we're like, okay, we're going to get these specific things, but we're going to have this authority upon this specific thing because it's going to consolidate upon some sort of authority that has something to do with like intelligence, and like we have to just keep going. Like this dopamine response that is
Mm,
AI is ridiculous. It's
yeah,
like a drug. It's like Coke.
that's right.
And this is what is driving our leaders. Like our cult like leaders, not necessarily all of them. I don't know. What do you think? I know it's a general like nature upon time. I don't, I don't have a specific thing to talk about, but I mean that's where it's at. That's what it is.
That's right.
It's like hit me again, hit me again, hit me again. Consolidate, consolidate. I know more. I know more. Like that's what it is right now,
Almost
and
sounds
that's
like
what's
the
going to
stock
continue to be.
market.
Yeah.
Consolidate like nonstop. But one thing for sure, and when I listen what you're saying right now, like like the fate, like the feeling to belong to a family, freedom. What does that mean to you guys? Seriously, that's the heartbeat of Canada, American, wherever you are. But elites want you and want to be sure to tear you apart. Like you just said, Evie, like about the digital ID. You don't comply. You don't follow the rules. You're not gonna be able to work. But telling parents they don't matter, mocking faith, calling patriotism dangerous, like what we are. We want to belong to something. I want to. I want to be a Canadian again. I don't feel like I am. I don't feel like I am at all. And we will not be ashamed of our faith, guys. We have to believe in something. We have to believe we can fight back. And when I'm saying fight back, I don't want to sound like, okay, let's go, guys. We're gonna get some guns and stuff. No, no, come on. I don't want to lose my the privilege, my freedom. Of course not. But we will not trade freedom for fear, guys. Whatsoever. That's a no. That's a hell no. Transition line, like seriously, like parents, student, pastor, community leaders. This is our fight. This is your fight, guys. You come on. You cannot deny you feel lately more squeezed than ever. Look at what's going on with Kanye. We just people voted for a guy who his own daughter pretend to be a dude now. What the hell is wrong with you, man? God gave you a beautiful body, a male or female. Not like, oh, you're an androgyne, or you can be two sex at the time. Shut up, please.
Okay, so it has to do with contextually the nature of how you assign your power. Do you assign your power to, like anything you do, like whether you're buttering your bread or otherwise, do you assign your power to the bread or to the fact that you want butter on it? Because this is what we're at. Because I mean, this is where malice comes from. This is where
Mhm.
the difference comes from. Because I mean, the difference upon like angst or apathy or indifference or like anger or like, because you're assigning an authority above your identity, how you identify. It's more powerful than you, so you have to react. This is why, and look, like this is why, you have a situation where like you're really pissed at your ex. That doesn't mean you don't have any right to be, but you're assigning an authority upon that is maybe more than the woman or the man deserves, because that was holy to you, because you had defined it as holy. And this spreads out into the contextual nature of our relationships. Like, we hold these things as holy, and this is the way it is. And then when it collapses in our lives early on, and then we find bitterness, and we find, okay, well, I can find love and power within the difference of the conditional nature of reality, and I can find it within identifying myself as somebody outside of it. The conditional nature of reality. Reality doesn't apply to me anymore. I am different. I don't have to have these conditions. I don't have to live with these conditions. And so then that becomes a romantic nature upon identity, and then this is why we get duality, because duality is always upon two forces that are coexisting, that define any sort of difference that is what's afforded us, so that we might know who we really are within any condition. Sorry, I went on there.
No, no, that's really good actually. Thank you, Avi. Saya bien, Navneet, Anya. 8:30 in 1 minute. I will surrender to you guys, or I will end the story right here for the next space on Sunday. Okay, guys? Um, Tonight we've spoken to about the crisis in general in Canada. Okay, we've been speaking about the lies. There's so many. There's so many. But we've been also spoken about the hope. We need hope all together, guys. I hope. I hope in God. I hope in family. I hope in freedom, guys. That's so important. Turning Point Canada, tpcan.ca. We're working on a website. I just finished like the nonprofit organization today. And I'm hoping the trademark is coming. I won't say what kind. Only Enya knows. She's in the secret of gods. Seriously. But Turning Point Canada, okay, guys? For God, for country, for the goddamn country, please wake up. For the true North, strong and free. For the true North, strong and free. Please. I'm John Baptist. Thank you for joining me tonight, okay? Share this. Join the movement. We are on Space. We are on YouTube. We will do better next time. We'll always do better next time because we will succeed. Nobody's going to stop us, guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Turning Point Canada. Don't forget that. Follow, share. Let's go. Thank you. Have a good night.